Let's get money, motherfucker. Get money. Get money, motherfucker. Get money. Let's get money, motherfucker. Get money. Get money, motherfucker. Get money.
Heard about this Richie Hustles guy, man. Who does this guy think he is, man? Pull up his Instagram and his YouTube. Let me see what's it. Oh, 3 cardfuls, man. We gotta go source him today.
I like losing control. I get high when I'm feeling my flow. My mind is focused and I'm ready to go. Ready to go. Nah, I like losing control.
Oh yeah. Are we talking about losing control? I'm gonna show you how we lose control, baby. Watch this. Look, Marty Mark. Watch the way I start up. I've been going hard, but I can go way harder. Every beat I'm on, yeah, you know that I slaughter. And I'm always looking gorgeous, chilling with somebody's daughter. Yeah, she loving me. Say she love the way my chain sit and contemplate. And of course it says my name if you run away. To let you know who's finna blow. Always win and check the scope. I'm only losing control. Oh,
I like losing control. I get high when I'm feeling my flow. My mind is focused and I'm ready to go. Ready to go. Nah, nah.
Richie Hustles is where? Double cart gang in a Walmart? Oh man.
Baby, this is do or die. Feel it in my veins tonight. Emotional suicide. You know it's an eye for eye. I didn't wanna walk the plank. But the Mariona, it came like the thunder. I was on my way to going under. Swimming in the bay, yeah, I was covered in a tidal wave, but I'm a fighter, trying to take me down, I'm going higher. Baby, you've been playing with some fire. You've been playing with fire. One day you will see what you made of me. Found my inner beast. You watch it release in the dead of night. In the dead of night. Baby, when it's do or die, you know it's an eye for eye. Feel the energy align in the dead of night. 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 You can save your alibi. I already know you lied. Oh no, no, don't even try. Watch the flame in me ignite. You didn't wanna walk the plank. But the Mariona, it came. Baby, it was dark, it was hard to see. And that's when the spark lit inside of me. Oh, I was lost from reverie. Oh, one day you will see what you made of me, what's inside of me. Oh, one day you will see I found my inner peace. You watch it release in the dead of night. In the dead of night. Baby, when it's do or die, you know it's an eye for eye. Feel the energy align in the dead of night. 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 And one day you will see what you made of me, what's inside of me. Oh, and one day you will see I found my inner beast, and you watch it release.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is going on, Hustleholics? Man, it is Friday night. It's a beautiful night here in Florida. And man, am I just grateful. Today I'm feeling very grateful, you know? It's a beautiful. There's a lot of reflecting. Let me see. Am I just grateful? Today I'm feeling very grateful, you know? Is this song? There's a lot of reflecting. Check. Am I just grateful? Today I'm feeling very grateful. Is this song? There's a lot of reflecting. Check. Am I just grateful? No. See? I'm not getting good sound quality. So let's see. Audio input. Oh, how's that now for audio input? Okay. That's audio input. Oh, how's that now for audio? Minga. Shout out to my Italians. It's Friday night. We're doing this thing that we call here. It's called the Hustleholics Hangouts, where we get together and we chill, baby. We're all hustlers. We're all entrepreneurs. We all trying to make dollars. We're all trying to pay bills. Maybe some of us are trying to escape the 9 to 5. Some of you got side hustles. Some of you have made this a full-time income. And I am just glad that you're here with me tonight. So shout out to you. You're the real MVP. Shout out to the new subscribers on YouTube. Shout out to the new followers over on Facebook. And shout out to my Twitch gang, which we're slowly building. So I've been doing some thinking before I get into the topic of tonight's show. Man, I have so many big plans all in here, and they're all going to be executed because it's just going to happen, right? And the Hustleholics channel is coming along great. We have 1,400 people over on the Hustleholics YouTube channel, which will soon become that entrepreneurial podcast style show. I am so excited for that. Me and my wife are super duper close to purchasing a home. And I am going to, like, this is cool, like behind me, like this is like my whole shtick, right? My whole setup, right? But in the new home, I'm actually going to have an office. So I am going to make that office AKA stream room. That's where all the magic's going to happen for Twitch. Finally, that's where all the magic's going to happen for the Hustleholics YouTube channel. Finally. And, going from a home in Massachusetts to coming down here in Florida and renting, it's a big change. You know what I mean? And we're kind of limited in space here. You know what I mean? So, there are things that I say that I want to do, and then I kind of got to put it on the back burner because it's not that I'm a perfectionist, and some people might say, dude, you just got to do it. You got to do it. And listen, I'm totally with it, right? But these are specific channels catering to a totally different crowd. Like I even have my Comic Complex channel, which is going to launch soon. And that's literally going to take you into a deep dive into my comic collecting, my card collecting, my card collection, like values, Funko drops, like so much that's going on. And all at the same time, running an Amazon business, running a wholesale business, and yes, I am going to be starting a brick and mortar comic book shop. So a lot of things that I've been thinking about today. And as I was thinking about like my future and my plans and like what I want to do in life and what I think is the best route for my family, and how can I provide value to the world while still doing things for myself and providing for my family. And I started thinking to myself, and I'm like, this is going to be a topic. You know what I mean? What makes you different than the next person? How do you stand out? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that you do? What makes you you? And it's a question that I get asked all the time. And my answers are usually simple. And I'll wrap it up before I get to everybody in the chat tonight. The one question I always get asked when I'm either being interviewed or having a conversation with somebody or something, it always comes up, and the question is, what makes you different than everybody else? Like, how come you have your channel that's gone up exponentially, and what makes you different to watch? And honestly, I want to give a more in-depth answer, but literally the answer is simple. There's only one Richie Hustles. There's only one of me. When you do it, there's only one of you. So I answer that question with you only have there's only one you. You know what I mean? And that's why it's so important that when you're creating content, when you're doing your Amazon business, if you're filming it and documenting it, it's so important to be yourself and provide value, my value is in not teaching on a whiteboard. You know what I mean? Explaining numbers and saying, hey, if you did X, Y, and Z on this whiteboard and you write numbers and you write some big words down and kind of act like you're talking about something, that's not me. That's not how I learn. And that's not how I teach. You know, and the way I think I provide value isn't necessarily by giving you all the answers. It's by showing you, look, this stuff is available at your local Walmart, at Target, at discount retailers, Ollie's, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, wherever you're shopping. And the idea is not to say, hey, I'm buying this shampoo. You should go out and buy this shampoo. That's not the message. See, the people that have started up their business because of me and all the emails and all the messages of people thanking me and saying, Richie, you've changed my life. Thank you so much. I just want to thank you for your content, blah, blah, blah. These people understand because in the message, it's usually, hey, you showed this product, which brought me into this store. While I was in that store, I found A, B, C, D, E, X, Y, and Z, and it helped me generate capital for my business. You know what I mean? So the item they saw brought them into the store, and they took the initiative to scan more items, other items, you know? So when people ask me what makes you different than everybody else, I simply say me. I make the difference, right? If somebody asks you, what makes you different than everybody else shopping at Walmart? You know, maybe you have more experience. Maybe you have more personality if you're filming, if you have content, right? So back to the, it circles back to, how do you stand out? Because a lot of people are starting to ask me now about YouTube, right? So I started out as an Amazon seller back in 2018. I started my YouTube channel a few months or maybe 6 months into, about 6 months into selling on Amazon. And I decided to document what I was doing, what I was buying, where I was going. And in my head, I said, I don't know if anybody's going to find this interesting, but I'm going to go into all these different stores, be how I am, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So the moral of the story is be yourself, start content. Stop thinking. There's a guy named The Real Brad Lee, and he put something up that said, stop trying to make the content and be the content. And it's literally what I try to preach. So I am so happy to have helped all you people that have messaged me, and maybe some people that haven't messaged me. But if I've helped you and provided value in any way, just know that I'm super grateful to be able to have the opportunity to provide value and help you guys out. So let's get into the chat. Say what's up to everybody. Let me just rewind back here. Yeah, we're a little light tonight. I'm not sure. Is tonight maybe a special event or something? We're a little light tonight. Why can't I play the video? Roseanne, I'm not sure. I have the monitor over here going. It looks like the video is going good. Dennis, go get him. Absolutely. So sorry guys, I forgot to, if you're a new subscriber, you probably don't know what the heck we're doing here, right? So on Friday nights, we come together, we ask questions. If you have a question about Amazon or anything you want to ask me, go ahead and drop it in the chat. What we usually do is we'll answer some questions, and then if I can't get to your question, or if I don't answer it in time, usually there's people in the chat that will be able to take care of that. So go ahead and drop your questions in the chat now, and let's hang out. We call this the Friday Night Hustleholics Hangout. Let's get it. Shane Hall says, been scanning at my Walmart, and our clearance aisle looks nothing like the ones you find. Well, I'll tell you what, Shane, even though we're finding, at least for me, I'm finding a lot. And let me just be clear. I literally, in the past 3 weeks, I've walked into Walmart maybe 3 times. Jose Puente just subscribed. Thank you, Jose. If you guys don't know, then I have to stop every time somebody subscribes or joins. We stop. We shout their name out. It is what it is. The aisles look nice, Shane, but honestly, the prices aren't that profitable right now. There are some Walmarts that you can find a ton of stuff, but I've been into 3 Walmarts, maybe 4 Walmarts in the past 3 weeks. I've been going to other places, sourcing other places. Let's see. What's up, Marlene Mendoza Suarez over on the Facebook says, "Hi, Richie. I saw you at Ollie's." Marlene, did we talked? Didn't we? Did we talk or no? Am I mixing you up with somebody else? We talked, I thought, right? Let's see who else we got. iClaw Machine in the house. What is going on? P. Wood4 says, entertaining, honest, and informative. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, P. Wood4. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Alcoholic. Hustleholic. Get money, MFer, get money. You already know. Jason Drake says, do you have any behind-the-scenes FBA videos? Big packing, shipment stuff, you source so much. Yeah, so a lot of times the reason why I don't do packing videos or shipment videos is because a lot of things are subjective, It's just like, I don't know. For me, it's boring. I almost think it's like a, not a pointless video, but just kind of like one of those things where it's like, I always call it dropping items in a box. I don't know. I've done 1 or 2, and I've done like Frankenbox videos and stuff, but a lot of times people just want to see the dinners. But I have put out a couple of videos like that about packing and stuff. Shane asking the Holy Grail question, Richie, how accurate have you found BrickSeek to be? I gotta keep my mouth shut on this one. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard to tell if it's BrickSeek or if it's Walmart. Shane, that's a hard question to answer. I don't think BrickSeek is accurate at all. BrickSeek can be accurate, and it has come through, but holy hell, you have to go in a lot. Like, I go in a ton of stores, and I don't think it's accurate. I can only imagine for the person that goes into a few stores a week looking for a deal and can't find it. I can understand the frustration. I've always had a love-hate relationship with BrickSeek, but we still use it because it does come through if you're talking about making back your $35 fee that you pay them per month, Sarah Williams says, exactly what you did for me. Watched you hustle and decided to give it a shot. Just started my own business. Thanks for all of your videos. Hey, shout out to Sarah. That is amazing. So glad that you started your own business and decided to take that leap of faith. Have that inner, like, yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to crush it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sarah. Throw some dinners in the chat for Sarah. We got Yenny Meduena in the building. What is going on, Yenny? Connie, what is going on? Very good question. And it can be very expensive. I was just going through some of my books because I have not filed for taxes yet for last year. I'll be filing soon. Obviously, I have until April 18th. So this is something not a lot of people pay attention to. And if you don't pay attention to it, it can eat up a ton of your profit. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that RG Slot Wins has become a member. RG, I thought you was already a member. Oh, probably when I did the switcheroo. When I had to do the other membership. I get it. It can be very expensive. It's weight, size, dimensions, that type of thing kind of dictate the storage fees. So pay attention to that. And that's why a lot of times I don't let things sit for more than 60 or 90 days. I'll recall it, because why am I going to pay storage fees on something over and over and over again? If it's not selling, then I might as well bring it back. You know what I mean? Stacy Gordon, hi from Brooklyn Zoo. Withered Raiders just subscribed. Welcome, Withered Raiders. So we got Stacy Gordon, hi from Brooklyn Zoo. You have helped me so much. Thank you, Richie. Hope you guys know what that Brooklyn Zoo skit is from. R.I.P. ODB. Shout out to the Wu-Tang Clan. Stacy, glad I could help you. Anytime I can help anybody, whether it's from the smallest thing to making a few bucks to quitting their job, doing whatever they can do, I'm taken aback. You know what I mean? And I'm very grateful for all of you that I've been able to help. That's pretty amazing stuff. Donnie Reese says, do you pay sales tax on the items you buy at Wall to the Mart? So it's 50-50 right now, okay? There's a couple things. Right now, yes, I use Scan and Go. Whenever I use Scan and Go, I do pay sales tax, but there's options. You can either A, go to customer service and get your sales tax back, at least in the state of Florida. Check with your local states, because there are some states that will not do that. Florida is a state that will do that. So anytime I purchase something at Walmart using my tax-exempt card that I've applied for and that they have in their system, anytime I will buy something with that, I get tax exempt at the register. Like right now, I forgot my tax exempt, or I haven't renewed it or whatnot. So when I pay sales tax, I have to wait and go up to customer service, and I can get it back after. So even if you do pay sales tax, if you have a good CPA, they can even, at tax time when you're filing, you can actually take the tax amounts. I believe, check. I'm not even going to keep going. Check with your CPA. You might be able to do something at tax filing time regarding sales tax. I'm sure you have plenty of footage where you don't find stuff, but what's the fun in making a video of that? So, Jason, yes, true and true, okay? Excuse me. So I used to put up every single video of mine, even when we don't find items. And sometimes I still put up those videos because it shows a little bit of transparency. Now, you guys don't want to watch 3 days videos of me not finding anything, right? But that's the reality of it. But that's why I also bring the live streams. So on Sunday nights, we go live in Walmart, and that's raw. There's been a lot of times where we've walked out of Walmart with 1 item, 2 items, no items. It is live. So when we go into Walmart live, it really gives you a look into going into one store, one time, and seeing what items we can pull out of that store. We use BrickSeek, and a lot of times we get full cart. But there have been some times when we walk out with nothing, 2 items, 0 items. It just happens. It's definitely one of those things where if you watch a reseller in a store, even on a live, and they get 0, there's no way in hell you can actually walk away from that live and be like, ha, see, he don't get shit. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't sell nothing. Because that's one store for 1 hour, 1 day. You know what I mean? There are a lot of times where I will film and I'll come up with nothing. And sometimes I show it. Other times I'll delete it. We'll keep it pushing. you know? That's why I like to film a lot of my videos in 1 or 2 days, and then I upload them to the computer, separate them and whatnot, and that's why it's far behind. That's why sometimes my videos can either be a day or two behind, or they could be a week behind, because I'm filming in like 1 or 2 days. I start at 7 a.m. and I'll bang out 5, 6 Walmarts, 2 TJs, like I'll just the whole day. And also, speaking of that, stay tuned, because I am going to do a live 9 to 5, day in the life of me, 9 to 5. We're going to go live at 9 a.m. and we're going to stay live till 5 p.m. You guys going to eat breakfast with me. We're going to do everything. Everything's going to be live. It's going to be so raw that, like, there's going to be times where I'm going to have to use the bathroom and I'm going to have to put my phone in my pocket. Like, you know what I mean? That's crazy. It's just going to be crazy. Nobody's doing that. And that's another thing. I like to do things that nobody's doing. You know what I mean? Again, going back to nobody's me, right? That's what makes me different, is how I handle things, you know? What's up, Wyatt's Wages? Marlene, yes, okay, so I remember you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here, Marlene. Sin Miller says, hi, Richie, new sub here. Love your content, starting to learn a lot. And we are so happy that you are here. Thank you so much. Shout out to you. Glad you're learning a lot. Stay focused, stay hustling, you know what I mean? Jeff Hamill says, I live in the middle of 18 Walmarts within 1 hour, 10 minutes from my home. I'm excited to start and want to say thanks for the info and the encouragement. You guys are too kind, man. You guys are awesome. Jeff, thank you so much. I'm glad you're out there hustling, banging it out in between 18 Walmarts. I love it. Love to see it. How crazy was that Bell's video? 4 carts. That was my first time in a Bell's here in Florida, and holy crap, I did not realize they went that hard with their clearance. It's crazy. Sarah Roxaby says, I've watched different resellers and your videos are never boring. Thank you, Sarah. Try to bring, you know what I mean? Try to bring a little personality to the game. Appreciate you being here, Sarah. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, look, I have the Hustleholics channel. I could use it for that, for like behind the scenes type stuff. Maybe that's what we could do, because Hustleholics is going to basically cater to all things hustle, no matter what it is. Amazon, like everything. Anything that has to do with hustling, making money, doing what you got to do, business, all that stuff is going to be on the Hustleholics channel. So Johnny Wallingford subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for being here, Johnny. So maybe some videos to come on the Hustleholics channel. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're curious to know my other channels that I'm working on, definitely check out the links in the description if you're on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, I'm not sure if it's on Twitch or Facebook. The links in the description, I'm not sure. You might have to hop over to YouTube for a minute, but definitely check out those links, because we are getting ready to amp those up. Pioneer woman, it's all we need. How's that for Pioneer woman? Bicer74 with the request, and I am happy to oblige. Flipping accountant in the building. What is going on, Justin? Shouting out the Hustleholic crew. What is up? Let's see. Brickseek, the new bad word. I'm going to put Brickseek as a blocked word. Carla just subscribed to The Hustle. Shout out to Carla in the building. Thank you so much. Let's see. Hi from Bing Bong Johnson City, New York. Love watching. Bing. I know it doesn't say Bing Bong. Walmart inventory is not accurate, so breakneck. Tracy. So Brickseek, not breakneck. Brickseek, you must be on a mobile device with that autocorrect. So Brickseek can't be. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Kelly Willis donated a $1.99 super chat. Nice smile, Richie. Thank you. Now I gotta fix my whole camera now. Did I ruin the whole thing now? Thank you so much, Kelly. Appreciate the super chat. I don't know how you only see 8 likes. We've got 65 likes. Make sure you smash that like button. Sorry, it's like really dry in here. Oh, what happened to the camera? Bro, I need to get a new thing here. I need to get a new holder. My holder is getting loose and it's like screwing everything up. So sorry about that, guys. Let's see. Joseph says your kids are gonna go nuts with a large home. You know, I mean, listen, we've owned a home before, and we sold it. But we're really close to getting a place, and I'm pretty excited, to tell you the truth. I'm a very patient person, you know. Mary Harris just subscribed to The Hustle. Thank you so much, Mary. Welcome. Shit, and I'm out of water. Does anybody else do that to their water bottles, or is it just me? Do you crush them like me? I crush them, you know what I mean? Crusher! Sorry, that was an old TikTok. All right, back to the, let me see. Oh, did I lose my, hold on, I think I lost my place. Let me see. Richie, just glad you finally said Bell's right, but it made me laugh. We have those stores in Texas. Pablin Rivera, don't, what? Hold on. Really? Yo, Pablin, with the 1999 super chat, I just want to thank you. Because of your videos, we did $42,000 in my 3rd month doing this. Boblin, 1999 super chat, unnecessary, but thank you. I am extremely happy when I can help anybody. We're throwing dinners in the chat for you, Boblin. Throw those dinners in the chat. Throw the fire in the chat for Boblin. Appreciate you. Thank you. Richie, glad you finally said Bell's right. Yeah, so that was my first time there, and literally to any normal English-speaking person would say that, would look at that and say, that says Beals. Beals. It's Beals. It's not Bell's. Beals. But after hearing the commercial in the intercom towards the end of the video, it was Bell's. And I was actually quite surprised. But it is Bell's. It still seems funny looking at that word and saying Bell's. I feel like I'm saying something wrong. Pretty interesting, though. Pretty interesting store. Let's see. Crystal Antique says, oh my God, the bells. It just, looking at the word and saying bells, whatever. The bells video was the best. Love watching you. Crystal Antiques, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Jenny Udy, I think that's Udy, right? You've turned my husband into a retail monster. I love to hear that. Amazing. Thank you. That's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Let's go. Let's see. Who do we got here? I already did. We already quit the day job, baby. Jenny Udy over on Facebook says, do you sell on Poshmark? I had set up an account with Poshmark in my earlier days of reselling to try to sell sneakers and clothing. But then I got ungated at Nike and Under Armour on Amazon, and I've never really touched Poshmark since. I usually just focus on Amazon and Mercari. So Stephanie Truthseeker says, I am a penny shopper and an extreme couponer. Is it possible to break into Amazon reselling with this kind of experience? So sure. I mean, it really comes down to if you're a penny shopper and extreme couponer, it's is it worth it, the items that you're buying already, selling on the Amazon marketplace? The only way to do that is to open up an account on Seller Central. If you just Google Seller Central Amazon, it'll come up. You could pick the free account, which isn't really free. We'll get into that in a second. But there's a free account or a pro account. And the difference, well, it's called individual account or pro account, not free. But you don't have to pay $40 up front if you want to try it. And you'll get to access the Amazon Seller app. You can start scanning some of the items that you would buy with the penny items or extreme couponing. And you would see that we have Josh Stevely just subscribing to the hustle. Shout out to Josh. Welcome. When you're scanning those items, if it would be worth it to sell in the marketplace. And now, with the reason why I said free, it's not really free, but the individual membership to Amazon comes with a limit of 40 items per month that you can sell. And Amazon will take a surcharge after each of those sales of 99 cents. So on top of the Amazon fees, you'll have an additional 99 cents per item when of an item that you sell, up to 40 items per month. Now, the difference is with the pro account, you pay the $40 up front. So you pay $39.99 up front, and you can sell unlimited products. Difference is pro, you pay $40 up front. Individual, you pay 99 cents up to 40 products per month at the time of sale. So what you could do is you could check those penny items or any items that you're extreme couponing and see if you could sell those items on the marketplace. So you could absolutely apply that. Just got ungated in Legos. But see, classic answer. I love it. Congrats. That's what it's all about. It's all love, right? It is all love. Let's see. So if you have any questions, make sure you're asking them in the chat. Windy City DJ says, are you a business or do you do a DBA? Yeah, so I actually have an LLC company, and it's turning into an S Corp. So right now I do have a LLC. I do have an LLC. Yeah, DBA you could do with your social. For those of you that are just starting out and don't have a business license or whatever, you can do a DBA. You could do a DBA with a business too, but usually when people do DBAs, they're using their social or something like that. But I do have an LLC. It's funny because 4 months into selling books on Amazon, I knew that I wanted to do this. Like less than 6 months, I started researching, and I actually went to LegalZoom.com and I formed my LLC there. So I think it's a pretty good idea to get an LLC, but again, I'm not a tax advisor, so Peter Kurok, what is going on? Let's see. The A is actually a bell, so it does make it look like it's pronounced Beals. Yeah. So let me ask you guys a question. So the bell in the middle of the word, is that even supposed to be an A? Or is it just a bell because it's called bells? You know what I mean? Like, is that bell supposed to represent a letter A? Or is it just a bell that's a symbol that's stuck in between BE and then LLS? You know what I mean? Let me know. Where's everybody from? You know what? We haven't done a roll call in a long time. You know what I want to see? Drop it in the chat. Where you represent? Where you from? What city, town, state, country? Where you at? Let me know. Richie, can I flip from a DBA to LLC without changing my Amazon seller name? That's probably something that you'd probably want to ask seller support. I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure this is not an uncommon thing as people change structure all the time. I would definitely call up Seller Central and ask. I'm sure you'll have to submit the documentation for the LLC and whatnot. So definitely contact seller support and definitely ask them what they may need. Oh, we got everybody representing. It's just a bell. So it is just a bell. The bell is not supposed to represent the letter A. What a shitty logo they have. That's horrible. If it represented an A, I would be like, okay, maybe it's just pronunciation. But there's not even supposed to be a letter A there? What a crappy marketing thing. I mean, if you want everybody pronouncing your name wrong all the time, that's crazy. Let's see. We got Georgia, Chi-Town, Minnesota, Maine. We got Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. We got SoFlo in the building. Australia. Shirley Jobson out in Australia, mate. Welcome. Sunrise, Florida. It's a good 40 minutes from me. Shout out Sunrise. Utica, New York. We got Kentucky, Iowa. A lot of corn. We got ATL, Hotlanta. We got Florida, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Fall River, Mass, Dirty Jersey. Washington Shoreline. Fairfield, wow. Biloxi. Oh, I've only heard Biloxi one other time. Mr. RG knows Biloxi. Nashville, Midwest, Jamaica? So we talking Jamaica, like as in the country, like Jamaica? Or we talking about like Jamaica, Queens? You know what I mean? There's a difference between Jamaica and Jamaica, Queens. But shout out to Camille out in Jamaica. Brooklyn Zoo. Grew up in South Florida and live in North Carolina now. All right, look at everybody. We got Cape Cod. Look at all these people, man. North of Florida. Cool. Stewart, Florida. Auburn, California. Wow, Fort Lauderdale. Wow, you guys are all over the place. Richie Vegas? No Richie Vegas. Jamaica the country. That is dope. welcome to the live. Appreciate you being here. So what else we got going on today, guys? What do we got going on? What do we got going on? What do we got going on? Let's see. If you guys have any questions, make sure you ask them in the chat. We'll probably be live for another 15 minutes or so. Tomorrow, let's talk about this. Let's talk a little bit about this. Tomorrow, I'm going to be in Miami all day. Shout out to Roma the Roamer and Taylor Jones throwing the new Miami 2022 Reseller Conference in Miami. I'm pretty pumped to be one of the speakers there. And it's going to be a great time. Now, I didn't vlog last time. This time, we're vlogging out. We are vlogging the entire experience for Miami 2022. And I think Amazon Lit's going to be there. Shout out Eric and Sebastian. Those guys are awesome. I always run into them. Great guys. We got Roma the Roamer. There's a bunch of speakers going to be there. Jameson Philippi, or I don't know if it's Jameson Phillip and the E's just silent. I don't know, but me and him are going to be on a panel together. It's going to be great. It's going to be pretty fun. So, and then after we're going to vlog, we got some nightlife going on. Grab some drinks at the end in Miami. It's going to be 90 degrees tomorrow. It's going to be beautiful, man. I am so happy that I moved down here from the Northeast, man. I wish I did it 10 years ago. All right, let's see if we have any other questions. Can I change my bank account info without messing with my payment time or anything like that? And if RG is watching my face right now, read this comment. Let me tell you about my experience and what happened. Okay? So, can I change my bank account info without messing up my payment time? I changed my bank account info when I left Bank of America and I joined Chase Business Banking. And I changed my bank account info. But what I didn't do is I didn't call. I didn't let them know I was doing it. I just kind of did it. And then I forgot my password and all this other stuff, right? What happened was I changed my banking information on Amazon, and they sent out the friggin' army. They blocked my account. They locked it. I had to change my password 3 different times. I had to call them. They thought that fraud was happening. It was so bad. It was a really bad week. It didn't change payment schedules or anything like that as far as I remember. But if I was to do it over again and change bank accounts, I would call Amazon first. And I'd be like, hey, I'm going to change bank accounts. I just want to give you a heads up so you don't think it's fraud. That was a crazy experience for me, and it held me up almost a week. It was pretty. That was a pretty rough week. Let me see. Sometimes you just gotta bob your head. You know what I mean? Best Amazon event of the year, Miami 22 Q&A live. It's gonna be fun. I'm glad to be a part of this. So shout out to Roma the Roamer and Taylor Jones for inviting me back for the 2nd year in a row. Juan Picardo. There's actually no R, so I probably should have never rolled my tongue, right? It's just Juan Picardo. I like your transparency. I like your honesty. You are right there. Are good and bad days. I've been learning a lot from you. Thanks for the help. Juan, I am so glad that I could help you scale your business. That's what it's all about. Thank you so much for the kind words. I really appreciate it. Okay, so the bell does take the place of an A. Okay, I feel a little better now, honestly. I feel better now. But still, looking at that word and saying bells, I feel like I'm mispronouncing it. Dragon's milk? What you know about dragon's milk? Yo, look, I swear to God, I got it. I got the website here because I'm getting ready to order it. I swear to God. Bro. And shout out to Ryan over at Dapper and Divine, where your boy gets lined up. You know what I mean? That's where we go to look fresh. We went out for drinks. Him and his wife, and then me and my wife and the kids, and we went to Yard House. And he said it. He was like, "Yo, they got dragon's milk." And I looked at him and I'm like, what the hell is dragon's milk? Like, it just sounds like so manly. Like, I want to drink the milk of a dragon. You know what I mean? Like, they were like, I was on my Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying? I was on my Game of Thrones type thing. Gary Ray subscribing to the hustle. Thank you so much. And I'll tell you, man, I was a little nervous to try the dragon's milk, but man, it was one of the best beers I think I've ever had in a long time. 13% dragon's milk. 13%. I can't wait to get it. I'm gonna have to order it in by the box. It ain't cheap though. You still plan on going live Saturday, Sunday? So Sunday, yes. Saturday, if I go live, it's just gonna be a fun live. It's not gonna be a like shopping live because I'll be in Miami all day, and then after we're done with the conference, we're gonna be going out for some drinks. So maybe I'll go live when we're out hanging out. You know, all the guys and everything. Maybe I'll bring some content like that to the channel about how casual us resellers and how comfortable we can be. Maybe we can sit and do some like mini conversations with some of the resellers while we got a little bit of alcohol in us. You know what I mean? That might be fun. Or people might not want to talk. People might just want to chill. You know what I mean? So if I do go live, it's probably going to be real short with each person, just to kind of give like some info. So maybe we will go live tomorrow night. But during the day, I'm going to be vlogging about the conference and all that good stuff. So we shall see. Nancy McGee says, "You are a hot ticket and a hard worker by far. Does your wife still have her channel? I am a subscriber of hers also." Yeah, so she does. But she hasn't uploaded yet or much to her YouTube. But she is going to come back stronger than ever. She's just waiting until we get settled into our home, so that way she can bring all this new content to you. So she is going to be revamping her channel up once we get our new home, and she's pretty excited about it. I'm pretty excited about it. So need a hat that says Dinner's. Yeah, I actually might get a hat that just has the Dinner logo on it. Go live, please. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll keep it fun. I gotta bring 2 battery packs with me tomorrow because I'll literally be out all day and night. So, dude, I have a 20,000 milliamp charger. It's this huge brick in my truck. And then I have a 10,000 milliamp charger in my truck. So we got to charge all that good stuff. What does dragon milk taste like? You know, I can't describe it because it's nothing like I've ever had before. I'm not really a beer person, so it's some kind of like stout or ale. I don't know. Like I drink like Peroni. I'll drink Bud Light. I'll drink like I guess regular domestic or Corona, Heineken, stuff like that. I'll drink those kind of beers. I've also had Guinness, and Guinness is thick and nasty. This is not Guinness. It's probably not like an Amstel. Maybe a little darker and a little bit thicker than an Amstel. But like when I say thicker, I don't mean thick at all. It's just a different consistency. It's a more smoother. I don't know. I wish I could compare it to something, but I'm not a beer connoisseur. You know what I mean? I'm a casual beer drinker. I'll just drink whatever is out there. You know what I mean? More from Facebook Gang says, how many times a day should I set my repricer to? How many times a day? What do you mean? I set minimums and maximums and it will reprice all day. Nonstop. It'll constantly compete. Oh, are you only able to reprice a certain amount times per day? I get rid of that repricer. How long have you been married, Rich? I've been married for... It's a good question. 10 years? Is this 10 years? 9 years? When the hell did I get married? 9 years. 9 years. Maybe like a rich ale. Maybe something like that. It was really good though. You know, I do like to always end by throwing a video. And there was a video I wanted to show, but I kind of lost it, so I don't think we're able to watch it. Oh, well, I know you guys are disappointed, right? I'm trying to see if it's here. Oh, wait. We got Kyle Tetrick donating $1.99 with the super chat. And Kyle says... Hold on, I have to go back to the video now because I don't know what Kyle said. What did Kyle say? Right here. How'd you get the clearance posters? Kyle, some things are just better left unsaid. But thank you for the $1.99 super chat, brother. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you how the store was coming out for the shirts. So, like, there's so much I'm trying to fix on this website, and it just doesn't. I'm new to Shopify, and I used to have Shopify before. Let me see. Let me share my screen. Hold on. All right, so look. So first of all, the logo is really small, and I need to make the logo bigger. That's number one. Number two, these V-necks, I need to make into crew necks. And then, like, see how they all look different? Like, this is the mock-up is a guy, but then you have it on the hanger. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are those two there? And why are they different prices? You know what I mean? So there's just so many different things that need to be fixed on this that I need to spend time with. Like this one I just did. I made sure this was the Hustleholics logo tee. This is probably my favorite. I love this. And it does come in all the different colors. The red one's kind of cool. I kind of like the red one. Got that pretty in pink. But yeah. So there's some work that I'm doing on that, but sorry for that pause. I was reading this comment here. It says, my wife and I just passed 2250 sales since October 1st. Should we be getting auto ungated and some items? What's the general rule? And of those, Stacy Mackey has signed up to the Hustleholics Gang. Shout out, Stacy. And of those 2250 sales, maybe 2% is books. I mean, I wish I had an answer for that. Amazon's going to dictate and let you know when you can be gated, auto-ungated, whatever it is. I wish it was something we knew. Anybody who tells you that they know the sauce for auto-ungate is a liar. And you make sure you tell them that, okay? Nobody knows what Amazon looks for to auto-ungate you, or else everybody would be auto-ungated. So I wish I could answer that. I could only go off my experiences of when I sold books. I just sold a ton, and I just kept trying to get ungated in different. I was always trying. Every night, sitting there, going through the categories on my phone. RA versus OA. Yeah, this is another question I get a lot, So, OA, when you think of it, so OA stands for online arbitrage, which is online based, and RA stands for retail arbitrage, which is usually in-store based. OA a lot of times makes more sense. It does. I get it. But here's where I think the people that only do OA, and sometimes the people that do OA sometimes crap on people that do RA, because in their head, they're thinking, dude, why do you go into all these stores and drive around and waste a lot of time? And sometimes you can't get items, and you go to store to store to store to store, and sometimes you might not come up with much. Why do you waste your time? You could be at your computer, shopping online, and having it delivered to your home, and blah, blah, blah. Fair enough. Fair argument. And to some degree, they're right. However, in my case, and in anybody else's case that loves to get in front of the camera and monetize their time going into these stores, for me, doing a video in Walmart is going to be very different than me doing a video sitting shopping Walmart.com. Right? You're not going to get the personality on the content, right? Content based. Nobody wants to watch you sit and click a keyboard. You know what I mean? So how do people that do OA, how do they compensate for doing OA if they want to do YouTube? Because they're not going to show you what they're buying on OA, right? They're not going to show it to you. So what do? Well, they teach you. How do they teach you? They teach you by telling you where to go, how to do this, how to do that. It's more of a teacher-student setting, because they're not gonna go to Walmart.com, do a screen record and show you, like share their screen and say, hey, I'm buying this at Walmart, like blah blah blah, right? Because everybody will go out there and do it. My case, I show everybody what I'm buying in the store, because with retail arbitrage, those items are going to be limited in the clearance aisle. Once they're done with clearance, that's it. They're done. On to the next product. It's a constant revolving door. So I'm not the right person to ask this question, because I monetize my retail arbitrage. And anybody who sells on Amazon, I think, should monetize their time going into these stores. They should document and create these videos. I think anybody doing retail arbitrage should not solely do retail arbitrage. I think they need to document their journey. I think it only makes sense. Now, when you do OA, again, I just don't think you won't captivate an audience unless you're providing some kind of value behind the scenes, maybe some kind of teachable moment or whatnot. So what do I think is better, RA or OA? I mean, that's a hard one in my position, because not everybody creates content like me. Not everybody provides value with RA. A lot of people, I mean, there's still, in 2022, there are still resellers out there that think it's taboo to show what you buy, you know, and I've done okay. So I am not sure what all the resellers are scared of, but that's a hard question for me to answer, man. I mean, if I'm going to give you my personal answer on that, I'm probably going to say I think RA is more monetizable. I think it just depends on what direction you want to go. If you only want to do Amazon and that's it, nothing else but Amazon, then maybe OA makes a little bit more sense because you are saving time and money if you're able to get the deals. However, you have to be aware that doing online arbitrage, you're not going to get the in-store clearance deals that Walmart offers a lot of the times. A lot of the clearance items in Walmart are in-store only. So you kind of have to go out to these stores. Same thing with Target. You know what I mean? Same thing with some of these other stores. You're not going to be able to get a lot of the deals that people find inside the stores. But me, I like RA. I think OA can be boring sometimes, but that's just my opinion. But I tried to give it as much as I could on that one. It's a tough question to answer because not everybody is out there creating content. You know what I mean? Not everybody wants to do more to monetize because they're already busy doing what they have to do. You know what I mean? Like people have families and sometimes people's Excuse me. Do we get another one coming? I am so sorry. That was probably super loud in the mic. I'm sorry. You know, some people might have more obligations like family and they can't film and they can't do this. You know, whatever it is, you know, it's not for everybody. So we've been on this live for 1 hour and 12 minutes. Let's see. Thank you, Peter. Salud. Well, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap it up. Stay tuned for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's going to be fun. I think I am going to go live. Don't hold me to it, but if I do go live, I think it'll be a fun time. But I am going to document tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that upload. And maybe we'll go live tomorrow night when all the resellers are out, grabbing drinks, having a good time. And then Sunday, we're in Walmart, Sunday night. So stay tuned for that. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I appreciate all of you. Let's see. How can I contact you with questions? I mean, you can hit me up on Instagram. I know I say that. And then a lot of times messages go in. Maybe you can email me. A lot of my contact information is in the description. You can check that out. All right, guys. Guys, have a wonderful, safe weekend. And I will see you soon on the next hustle. Thanks for being here tonight, everybody. I'll see you soon.